in Jehovah.
Man, what's going on YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I want to thank everyone for the love and the support. I want to thank everyone for the comments, man, the likes, just everything that y'all do, man. Words of encouragement, the correction on things I might say, man. I just humbly appreciate that, and I thank y'all so much. And without y'all, I wouldn't have the energy to make videos. So thank y'all. Damn, that sound like like everybody else what they be saying, but I'm saying it from the heart though. And I'm pretty sure I hope they say it from the heart too when they talk to their people. But anyway, hope y'all having a wonderful weekend, man. I hope y'all having a wonderful day today, man. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day out here in Dallas. Kind of hot. You might see I'm sweating a little bit. You know, just came from walking my dog and stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna give me something to eat though. Might give me some Mexican food, man. I gotta take for a fajita, steak, shrimp, and chicken. Yeah, that's what I'm ready to eat. Yeah, I can't wait till I get this video over with, y'all. But anyway, let's get to it. Before we get started, man, let's hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. My foundational Black American family, or my Black American family, my Solon family, my American Indian family, my indigenous family, my slave descendant family, my Negro family, my colored family, like whatever you want to identify yourself, as long as you descendants of emancipated people on this land. How are you feeling? And reason why I'm asking how are you feeling, I'm really strictly speaking about just in the political climate that we're in right now. How do you feel since Trump been in office about a year and a half now? And how do y'all feel about it? Like, how are y'all feeling as black people? Do you still feel the same? Do you see a little slight difference or slight change? I understand about the Epstein files. I understand about the war that we're having right now. I can understand all those things. Gas going up. I don't think food kind of went down a little bit. Eggs kind of went down. So in my area, let me say in my neck of the woods. I can't speak for y'all about my neck of the woods, but at the end of all of this, what I'm saying, are y'all happy that the Democrats, or we didn't have a Democratic president? Are y'all satisfied that Kamala Harris did not win the presidency? I want to know y'all opinion on that. Are y'all happy about that? Are y'all happy that the Democrats really not having control of the House and the Senate too much? Are y'all happy about that? I hope I said that right, to the House and the Senate. I think so. I don't know. Y'all can correct me. I don't mind being corrected in the comments. But are y'all happy about that? I'm going to be honest with you. I feel good, though. I ain't going to lie to you, man. I ain't going to lie. It's like when we know our opposition, like white supremacy, right? And we know how they are. It just seems like we understand the game. We understand how to maneuver around racist white people. We understand when there's a white supremacist and they have white supremacists backing them. We know how to move. We know how to maneuver, and we know how to strategize. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Since Trump been in office, I've been seeing a lot of black Americans, man, getting this education, starting businesses, doing more group economics, you know, sharing ideas with people, making sure everybody okay and things like that, man. I love it, man. I love to see my people back against the wall, knowing that they don't have nobody to fight for them. I know it sounds crazy, but I like that because the reason why I like that because when the Democrats are in office, the black community seems like it relaxes a little bit. In the meantime of us relaxing, man, we getting railroaded out here. We are, man. I ain't gonna lie. We are, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I talked about this before when Obama was in office, but I didn't go deep on it like I wanted to. But I'm gonna go kind of deep on this. When Obama was in office, I remember he got in office like in 2008. And I remember as time went on, I say about 2009, 2010, I started to see an uptick in things. Certain things that were being shown on TV, especially on the news about us as black Americans. Us getting unalived by the police. Because Trayvon Martin wasn't the first incident that made national news before I forgot the guy's name before Trayvon Martin. But let me start with Trayvon Martin. Even with the Trayvon Martin situation, that was like an emotional, spiritual drain that I was going through. I'm just speaking for myself. That I was going through, and there was a couple other black Americans that I talked to about this. They felt the same way. And I think, and I hope I explain this correct that y'all can understand where I'm going with this. Trayvon got unalived, right? And we hear a lot of our scholars speak on this. You know, we had Tariq Nasheed, Phil Scott, who else we got? Black Authority. You know, those people, Professor Black Truth. All these people speak about the time when Obama didn't do nothing when Trayvon Martin got unalived. And I remember that vividly also. And I remember, man, back when it happened, I remember, man, I was just hoping Obama was going to do something. I was hoping Obama was going to get the Department of Justice to do more than what they did. You know, I was hoping Obama was going to speak out and not speak out the way he did, but speak out directly like, hey, black Americans, we're going to have a protection for you, but he didn't. Then we had baby Tamir Rice. Then we had Mike Brown. Then we had Philando Castillo. Then we had the brother in New York that got choked out. Then we had our sister in Texas. Her name was, oh man, I can't forget that sister's name, man. But she was unalive. And countless other black people that was unalive, man, by the police that was unarmed. That was a sad situation for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never watched the news and seen footage of our people being unalive without blocking what happened. See, at one point in time in news history, they used to have blocks. You know, let's say there was blood everywhere. They have a block over so we can't see it censored. You know, they'll censor it out. But they didn't censor some of our unaliveds out. They did not. I remember one of the news stations posted Trayvon's body laying on the ground. I remember the news station played the video of our brother Philando Castillo getting shot and him taking his last breath and his stepdaughter or his girlfriend's daughter in the backseat crying. I remember that. That done something to me. Like, that affected me, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Just seeing that, it traumatized me. And that really put a bad taste in my mouth with the Democratic Party, man. I did not like how they tried to do it. I didn't like the Black Lives Matter situation. I'm pretty sure y'all are educated on it. How it was co-opted by, you know, other groups of people like the LGBT, white people, immigrants and stuff like that. I didn't like that, man. I remember when it first started, it had a meaning. You know, our soul was tied to it. But once those people got in it, man, they muddied it up, man, and started talking about transgender rights. What about immigrants? We getting mistreated out. All this stuff, man. And it just left a bad taste in my mouth, especially with Obama. Obama left a bad taste in my mouth, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I never looked at him the same when he got out of office. Because even during that time, I think I mentioned this to y'all, I had somebody close to me pass away. And I remember I went to therapy for that, you know, and one of the issues, because with death, you get over, not really get over death, but you understand death. People die. You know what I'm saying? People die of health causes. And, you know, it just, for me at that time, it was just a situation where it just happened out of nowhere. Because, you know, you just talked to somebody the night before they passed. They was healthy, happy, talking, moving around and stuff like that. And you get a call 7 something in the morning that such and such passed away. That kind of messed me up a little bit. But anyway, when I went to therapy, and therapy starting to open up things that I was harboring. Anger. You get what I'm saying? Paranoia. Wanting to do things to a certain group of people. Was waiting on a certain group of people to get out of line so I could do something. I didn't realize that was in me. Therapy opened that up and exposed that with me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of like the greatest things that happened to me. Because I always wonder if I didn't go to therapy and I still had that hatred and that anger and that thirst for violence to people that don't look like me. I'm talking about white people. Therapy helped me out to the point where I had to learn how to deal with it. I had to think about it. I had to not be reactionary to things. It taught me how not to be reactionary, because I'm always been a calm, cool dude. But in my soul, I used to just wait on one of them people to say something to me. I used to wait on him. I really did, y'all. I used to wait on him, man. I used to be like, yeah, I want this, this peck of wood to say something crazy so I could pop off and just go out in a blaze of glory. That was that was my mindset then, cause man, it was just saddening, man. It was just sad to just see all our people get unalive like that, yo. Like that bothered me, yo. That shit still bothered me. That shit still like very traumatizing for me. Real talk. I lost a lot of friends to gun violence, right? But the thing that made me feel good, either they got dealt with or the court system got them. Or they end up going to prison or they end up unalive or getting killed. So there was like a sense of rejoice doing that. But you seeing people that's getting away with cold-blooded murder against your people, man, that's a different type of feeling, y'all. Because most of the time, us black Americans, we get justice for when somebody that look like us hurt other people. And the things they used to, another thing used to irk me when black people say, well, what about black on black crime? We kill each other every day. Who's the we? But I say about 97, 98% of us are not violent people. We're not killing each other. That's a small percentage of people that's doing that. So why use this small percentage of people and blanket like the majority of black Americans are just this bloodthirsty type people? We not. And that's something we not. I'm so happy I never fell for that. You know what I mean? Like we just this violent group of people. Is there violence going on in our community? You goddamn right. I would never gloss over that shit. I know some niggas, boy, some young niggas, some old niggas that still with the shits out here. And some gals too. I know some gals out here that's with the shit too. But how they make it seem like all black people are like that. And it's just not true, man. It's just not true. Majority of us are law-abiding citizens, man. And we just want to make our money, go home, enjoy life, take care of our kids, and whatever life presents for them. But yeah. But during that Obama era, man, I hated it. Then that's when I started to notice, like, taxes and with how they play with finances and stuff like that, like how they overly tax us in black communities and stuff like that, man. Like especially out here in Dallas, man. I noticed how, and I could be wrong. This is just my assessment, but I just noticed how the black people get taxed in the majority of black areas compared to how I get taxed where I'm at, or certain amenities that they don't have. But I have out here, and I live in a Republican city, but that's a Democratic city where my people at, and they just being mistreated bad. And the cold game about it is, my people know that, but something in their heart still want them to vote for these people or vote for the same people. Not just here in Dallas, but even in Jackson. There's a dude by the name of, well, he ain't from, well, he might be, I think he is from Jackson, but he's the congressman, senator, or whatever, Benny Thompson. This man been a state representative, whatever he is, since I was a little kid. And there's nothing has changed for Mississippi for black people, or even in his district. There's nothing has changed. Nothing. And I think that's sad to me, but anyway, I'm getting off topic because I get kind of sad when I be thinking about my state, because my state is a Republican state. And on the flip side of it, it do need to be a Democratic state so my people can get help. See, I'm one of those people also. I understand this type of Republican that we have, he don't want to do nothing for black folk. I'm talking about nothing. He don't want to see nothing grow in certain parts of the state of Mississippi. He don't want certain like jobs to come to the state of Mississippi that can help black people, if they want to work at these facilities. It's a lot of stuff that he did that I just disagree with. And it's a lot of things that Jackson needed that he didn't want to fund, with Jackson. But I always felt it needed to be some liberal, some type of liberal thing going on out there in Jackson, man. My people need help. Not all my people, but there's a certain segment of people that need help, like my people in the Delta, some of my people in South Mississippi, even my people in Jackson, Mississippi, and the surrounding areas where there's majority black people at. Now, thank God, a lot of, on the flip side, there are black people that are doing well out there, but there's a lot of poverty out there, man, and my people need help. So, but anyway, I just want to say, man, since the Democrats been out of office, I know I went all over the place, but since the Democrats been out of office, it's just been a sigh of relief, man. It seems like when Democrats in office, they messy. They like a messy like a messy woman. You know what I'm saying? They just always in the mess, always stirring up stuff, always pointing the finger, always cussing at us, always saying how people dumb. You can't say this because you're going to offend this person. You get what I'm saying? You can't eat this. You got to be respectful to these people. It's just too much, man. You damn near like, God damn, like, do I go left or right? You know what I'm saying? Do I say this or do I say that? Do I identify her as a him or him as a her? Like what? Like what I do? You know what I mean? And and at the same time, it seemed like Black Americans, we always have the target on us when the Democrats are in office. It just feel like police be more just towards us, and especially in these Democratic cities, because there's a lot of police killings happen in Democratic cities. You know what I'm saying? And just crazy. But when Trump got in office, I ain't gonna lie, man, it just felt like a sigh of relief or something. I don't know. Maybe just me. It just felt like a sigh of relief. I'm not one of these political intellectuals that know everything about politics, but I do understand how things are a little different. I can take a breather a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the gas high, I get it. So you know, it's a war going on. I get it. Even if Kamala Harris would have got it, now we would have been in war anyway, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot, man. But I do feel like a sigh of relief because I can only worry about myself. You know what I'm saying? When I mean worry about myself, I gotta be accountable for what I do and how I move out here in this world. You know what I mean? And the Democrats, man, they try to play this Jedi mind trick on, well, the Republicans racist, but we not racist. You know what I'm saying? But Democrats are racist too. We know what the Republicans are. They will spit on you and tell them that they spit on you. Y'all will spit on us. We know y'all spit on us, but y'all gonna blame the Republicans for spit on us, but y'all the ones that spat on us. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I don't like about the Democrats, man. They think we dumb. They think we stupid. And one thing I like about, I'm going to talk about this too, how powerful this delineation movement is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of FBAs, a lot of indigenous people, just a lot of people, man, that's delineated. And what this delineation going to do is that we're going to change the game of politics. Now they're going to have to come to us because we're going to affect how voting goes. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? Even out here in Dallas with Jasmine Crockett, she didn't get a lot of black votes out here. A lot of black people didn't come out to vote, even though it showed like 92% of people, black people voted for her, but the totality of black people just didn't vote for her. You know, so. But yeah, man, what's y'all thoughts on it? What is y'all thoughts on what I was talking about? I hope I didn't lose y'all. I hope, you know, y'all understood what I was coming from. Man, I was just thinking about that when I was at the dog park. I was like, man, let me put this out right quick to see how the family mental is doing. Even then, some people might say, man, my life's still the same regardless who's in office. And I agree with you on that. But that propaganda that Obama and the Biden administration did was a whole nother level, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It was a whole nother level. Whole nother level. And I guess they thought we just dumb fools that we just gonna fall for the stuff. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. It wasn't nothing too much today, man. You know, just want to touch base and see how y'all feel about it. And I hope y'all follow what I was talking about. But anyway, y'all have a good one, man. I'm about to give me something to eat. Maybe I'm hungry or something too. You know, maybe I'm hungry too. Yeah, maybe I'm hungry. But yeah, love y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I might go live today too, man. I might go live today after I get something to eat, man. I still haven't figured out the OBS studio thing, but I'm gonna try it today. But we're gonna chop it up, man. I'll probably go live by 6 or 7 o'clock. So, but anyway, love y'all. Y'all be safe.